Ever stop to wonder about the big names behind the banks we use every day? Like, really wonder? Because today, we're diving into a question that might have crossed your mind if you're banking with Me Bank. Does Westpac actually own Me Bank? It's a fair question. In the world of finance, ownership and partnerships can get a little, well, let's just say intricate. You might see familiar logos, similar services, or even hear whispers of connections. And in a market as dynamic as Australian banking, mergers, acquisitions, and strategic alliances are definitely part of the landscape. So, let's peel back the layers and get to the heart of the matter. To understand the relationship between Westpac and Me Bank, we need to look at the history and structure of both institutions. Westpac, one of Australia's oldest and largest banks, has a long and storied history. It's a major player in the Australian financial sector, offering a wide range of banking and financial services to millions of customers. You see their branches everywhere, their ATMs are ubiquitous, and their brand recognition is incredibly strong. Now, let's turn our attention to Me Bank. You might know them as a digital-first bank, focused on providing customers with straightforward and competitive banking products, often with a strong emphasis on online and mobile services. They've carved out a niche by offering a different kind of banking experience, often appealing to a tech-savvy audience looking for convenience and value. Here's where things get interesting. While Me Bank operates as a separate entity with its own branding, its own products, and its own customer base, it's actually a subsidiary of Bank of Queensland, BOQ. Yes, you heard that right. Me Bank is part of the BOQ group. So, where does Westpac fit into all of this? The short answer is, it doesn't. Westpac and Me Bank are separate and distinct entities. They operate independently of each other, offering their own unique sets of products and services under different ownership structures. Perhaps the confusion arises from the interconnected nature of the Australian financial system. Banks often interact with each other on various levels, from shared infrastructure to interbank lending. However, this doesn't equate to ownership. Think of it like different brands of cars. They all operate on the same roads, use similar fuel types, and might even share some component suppliers, but they are still manufactured and owned by different companies. The same principle applies here. Westpac and Me Bank are participants in the same financial ecosystem but are ultimately separate businesses. It's important to understand these distinctions because it can impact everything from the types of products available to customer service approaches and even the underlying financial stability of the institution. Knowing who you're banking with and their broader corporate structure can provide valuable context. So, to definitively answer the question, no, Westpac does not own Me Bank. Me Bank is a subsidiary of Bank of Queensland. Hopefully, this clears up any confusion and gives you a better understanding of the ownership landscape in Australian banking. With that said, thanks for watching and until next time.